You can find the written out version of this tutorial, as well as a ton of others, at dr-photoshop.com. You want to go to File, New. The document you create should be twice its intended purpose. I'm just going to make this 500 pixels for example purposes. You want the background color to be color 0 A5F AF. Create a new layer. Take the pen tool, drag out the window so there's a lot of gray space, and just make a large curve across the canvas, going from gray to gray and closing the pen path outside the canvas. You're going to want to take the path selection tool, set the foreground to white, and then control click for the Mac or right click for the PC and go to Fill Path. Use the foreground color, and now it's white. You're now going to want to bring down that fill opacity from around 20% to 40%. We do this instead of the opacity because we want the effect we apply to not also be 33%. Apply a stroke effect. You should make it change based on your document size. For a 500 pixel document, you want it for about 1 to 2 pixels. Make the stroke color white. And now what I like to do is create a new set and then place that layer in the set and create a duplicate. So I'll always have an original that I can always refer back to. So duplicate it. And now we want to get rid of that F. Well, first we're going to lock the original and hide it. And we're going to want to create a new layer. Link the layers. And then go to Layer, Merge Link. This will get rid of that F. So when we change the layer, the stroke won't also change with the modifications. Take the gradient tool, set it to mode darken. That's very important. Make it a linear gradient and just start taking gradients to this mask we created. Of course, you can always undo with the Edit Undo or go to the History palette and just select the option. You just want to take off some of that white. You then want to take the Blur tool and blur that stroke we created. You want to blur the edges more than the center of the line. And so basically that's what you do. You keep on doing that. Create a new layer, create a new set, take the pen tool, make another curve, close the pen path, fill the pen shape with white, apply a stroke. This time we'll make it This time we'll make it 2 pixels. Set to white. Remember to bring down that fill opacity. duplicate it, hide the original, lock the original. You can always you can duplicate by going to Layer, Duplicate Layer. Create a new layer, link the new layer and the duplicate, so you get rid of that F. And now we can apply a mask, take the gradient tool, and just take off shades of that white fill. Click back on the main layer, take the blur tool, and just start blurring that stroked line. Basically, that's what you do. Now, to liven up the colors, create a new layer, take the gradient tool, set to mode normal, and make the gradient radial. So you have like a white to black circle, and you want to set this to overlay. Bring down the opacity. This kind of it brings the colors more to life. Let's see how we stack up against the real one. It's pretty close. Here's my attempt at duplicating the original. I'd say that's pretty close. Not exact, but I mean the colors are kind of off, but I'm going to keep on doing this, and I'll fast forward so you'll see it quickly. The one that I tried to duplicate the actual OS was 5,000 pixels by 5,000 pixels.